Welcome back. In this video, I want to talk about managing your startup finance and avoid running out of cash. According to HubSpot, one of the major reasons why businesses fail, particularly startups, is because they run out of cash. And you don't want to look like this person is looking really exhausted because they have run out of money as they run or attempted to run their business. So, what are the solutions to that? How can you avoid running out of cash? I think one of the key advice or wisdom I can pass on to you is that everything always costs more than you anticipated. It's not always the case. That's a very broad statement. But most of the time, things cost a little bit more than you expected. And then, sometimes things take a little bit longer than you expected. And as entrepreneurs, we tend to err on the optimistic side, which is a good thing, which we have to, because if you're an entrepreneur, there's no point in you being, morbid or thinking that things will work. No, you got to err on the side of optimism. But that optimism needs to also have a caution element to it. And one of the ways you do that is by this first solution, which is to budget and forecast, to budget what you are going to spend money on, to kind of think in a forward appealing way that what if the money doesn't come in when I expect? What am I going to do? Sometimes the money doesn't come in the way you expect or the sources in which you expect it from, but then it comes in from other sources. So that's the beauty of life. Sometimes it's how much are you able to deal with uncertainty? I think success has to do with us coping with those elements of uncertainty. Maybe I might do a video about that actually. How much are you able to cope with uncertainty? Because your reluctance to cope with uncertainty can actually hinder you. Okay, let me not talk about that video. That's a video that I'm going to create. So here we're looking at having a detailed budget, monitoring your expenses, and predicting future costs. This will help you to avoid unexpected financial drain on your resources, which tends to be very or somewhat tight in the beginning as you are just starting your particular business, so that you can have a smile on your face instead. So now, the next solution is to secure diverse funding sources. Look at different ways of bringing in money. And one of the ways, and I talked about this in one of my videos about funding. Yeah, I would put the link in the description. It's about looking at different ways in which you can fund your business. And I said in that particular video that one of the major ways that we tend to overlook as founders is organic sources. An organic source, as I outlined in that particular video, is about you getting the customers to pay upfront for some of the value that you're going to be delivering. Can they pay 50% upfront? Can they pay 20% upfront? So that is a 20% or 50% or 10% that you don't have to go look for, and that money is coming in. You might look at getting a grant, you might look at getting a loan, you might look at angel investors, but all those are not as great because every money you borrow will cost you. So if you can get somebody to pay money up front, it's actually a good thing. So you can watch that video and learn a little bit more about that. But the point we're making here is about diversifying your finances, which are going to be extremely important. All right. The third solution is to have a lean operation, is to have an operation that is very controlled in terms of cost, to cut off unnecessary expenses or to negotiate with suppliers. That's another way of source. It's actually a source of funds to negotiate with suppliers to pay a lot later so that you have more cash flow within your own business. So, for example, if you are manufacturing a particular product and it takes maybe 15 days to manufacture this product, and your customer pays you today, you can negotiate with the manufacturer that you pay them 30 days after they deliver. In other words, you're going to have all that money for almost 45 days before you pay them. And sometimes they may accept that, or sometimes they themselves, if they have somebody like me working for them, I might get them to negotiate maybe that you pay within 5 days or within 3 days, or might even get them to get you to pay some money up front. But that all depends on who is on their side. But those are the three methods that you can use to actually combat the effect of not having enough cash or running out of money. So number one is to budget and to forecast appropriately. Number two is to secure diverse funding sources. And number three is to have a lean operation. Hey, if you like this video, then do like it. Let me know which ones of this type of solutions do you think will be peculiar to your kind of business. And if there are any other videos you think I should be doing, do let me know as well. I look forward to hearing from you. In the meantime, do subscribe to the channel. Do like this video if you like it. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you.